Chapter 2: Unveiling the Artifact. The symposium's final day arrived with an air of anticipation that seemed to reverberate through the very walls of the Eclipsed Kingdom. Aria's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, a mosaic of possibilities and uncertainties. The artifact's promise to rewrite history was both alluring and daunting, a power that could reshape the fabric of existence itself. The conference kicked off with a series of lectures that delved into the complexities of history and its interplay with human nature. Aria found herself engrossed in discussions about the ethical considerations of wielding the artifact's power. Scholars debated the importance of preserving the integrity of historical events while also acknowledging the potential benefits of correcting injustices. Amid the discussions, Dr. Felix Thornfield took the stage once again. His presence commanded attention as he addressed the audience, his words resonating with a sense of purpose. "Ladies and gentlemen," he began, his voice carrying a weight that seemed to touch the very heart of history, "we stand at the threshold of a pivotal moment. The artifact before us holds the potential to reshape the narratives that have defined our world. But with that power comes great responsibility, to tread carefully, to consider the consequences, and to ensure that the essence of history remains intact." As Dr. Felix spoke, Aria's gaze remained fixed on the artifact, its blue gems seeming to pulse in response to his words. The room was a tapestry of scholars, each wrestling with their own convictions and doubts about the artifact's potential. And then came the revelation that would shape the course of events even further. Dr. Felix unveiled an ancient map, its parchment weathered by time but its markings still legible. The map was said to lead to the hidden treasure, the artifact that had been concealed for generations. The room was filled with a collective gasp as the attendees realized the significance of the map. Aria's heart quickened as she studied the intricate details, each line and symbol carrying a promise of discovery and adventure. "We believe that this map, passed down through generations, holds the key to finding the treasure," Dr. Felix explained, his gaze sweeping across the audience. "The path it outlines will take us into the heart of the Eclipsed Kingdom, where legends and reality converge." As the symposium continued, Aria's curiosity intensified. The map's enigmatic symbols danced before her mind's eye, urging her to decipher their meaning and to uncover the truth they held. The legends of the vanished royal family, the hidden treasure, and the artifact's power seemed to converge in a symphony of destiny, guiding her toward a path she couldn't ignore. During a break, Aria found herself lost in thought, standing before the artifact's display. Dr. Eliza Bennett approached her, her expression a mixture of intrigue and concern. "Aria, the map holds the promise of adventure, but it also carries risks," Dr. Eliza said, her voice gentle yet earnest. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? Aria's hazel eyes met Dr. Eliza's gaze, her determination unwavering. The legends of the Eclipsed Kingdom have woven a tapestry of mystery and possibility. I can't resist the call to uncover the truth that lies within. Dr. Eliza nodded, a small smile tugging at the corner of her lips. You remind me of myself when I was your age, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a hunger to explore the unknown. Just remember that the choices we make in pursuit of truth can have far-reaching consequences. Aria's gratitude for the advice was evident in her expression. The weight of the journey ahead was not lost on her, but the allure of the artifact's potential was a pull that she couldn't resist. The symposium concluded with a sense of purpose, the attendees united by their shared pursuit of knowledge and their curiosity about the artifact's power. Aria's decision was clear. She would join the expedition to find the hidden treasure, to unravel the mysteries of the Eclipsed Kingdom, and to confront the choices that history demanded of her. In the days that followed, preparations for the expedition were made. Supplies were gathered, teams were formed, and the ancient map became the focal point of discussions. Dr. Felix Thornfield's leadership was evident as he guided the planning process, his charisma and expertise inspiring confidence among the participants. Aria found herself drawn into conversations with fellow expedition members, each bringing their unique skills and perspectives to the table. Professor Lawrence Richter's expertise in archaeological technology promised to be invaluable, while Dr. Eliza Bennett's knowledge of ancient scripts was a beacon of hope for deciphering the map's symbols. As the day of departure arrived, the atmosphere was charged with excitement and anticipation. The Eclipsed Kingdom's enigmatic aura seemed to intensify, as if the land itself recognized the significance of the journey that was about to unfold. Aria stood before the artifact one last time, her fingers brushing against the glass that separated her from its radiant gem. The artifact's power, the legends of the past, and the choices that lay ahead were threads woven into a story that was uniquely hers. The expedition began with a sense of camaraderie and purpose. The team journeyed through the eclipsed forest, its ancient trees whispering tales of history and secrets long guarded. The map's symbols guided their path, leading them deeper into the heart of the kingdom. Days turned into nights as the expedition members traversed challenging terrain and faced unforeseen obstacles. Yet, the allure of discovery and the hope of uncovering the hidden treasure propelled them forward. During one of their breaks, Aria found herself standing beside Dr. Felix Thornfield. Their gazes met, and a shared understanding passed between them. This journey is not just about finding the treasure, Dr. Felix said, his voice low yet resolute. It's about confronting the choices that history presents us. The artifact's power is a reflection of the human desire to shape the world, and it's up to us to determine how we wield it. Aria nodded, her thoughts echoing his sentiments. The legends of the Eclipsed Kingdom remind us that history is a tapestry woven from countless lives and moments. Our choices have the power to alter that tapestry, but the threads of the past must not be severed. Dr. Felix's smile was a mixture of admiration and understanding. Your convictions are commendable, Aria. They remind me of the responsibility we bear as seekers of truth. As the expedition continued, Aria's bond with her fellow explorers deepened. Their shared challenges forged connections that transcended their individual expertise. They faced trials that tested their resolve, and moments of awe that reinforced their shared purpose. And then, at last, they stood before a hidden entrance that the map had guided them to. The entrance led to a network of tunnels beneath the Eclipsed Kingdom, each step bringing them closer to the heart of the mystery. The artifact's power pulsed in the air, a reminder of the journey's significance. In the depths of the tunnels, the expedition members discovered an ancient chamber. The walls were adorned with symbols that mirrored those on the map, and a pedestal stood at the center of the room, its surface holding a space that seemed tailor-made for the hidden treasure. Aria's heart raced as she looked around, her mind a whirlwind of thoughts. The legends of the vanished royal family, the artifact's potential, and the choices that lay ahead converged in this pivotal moment. Dr. Felix Thornfield stepped forward, his gaze fixed on the pedestal. "We stand on the cusp of discovery," he said, his voice carrying a sense of reverence. "The choices we make here will shape not only our understanding of the past, but also the course of the future." The artifact's power seemed to intensify as Dr. Felix spoke, its blue gem radiating with a brilliance that filled the chamber with an ethereal glow. The expedition members exchanged glances, a silent acknowledgement of the weight of the moment. Aria's gaze shifted to the map in her hand, its symbols now illuminated by the artifact's light. The journey had been one of exploration, but it was also a journey of introspection, a confrontation with history's complexities and the choices that defined humanity. As Dr. Felix reached out to place the hidden treasure onto the pedestal, a surge of energy filled the chamber. The air crackled with a palpable force, and Aria felt as though the very fabric of time and space was being reshaped. And then, in an instant, the artifact's power surged outward, enveloping the room in a radiant light. Aria's senses were overwhelmed as visions flashed before her eyes, moments from history, echoes of lives lived and forgotten, and a kaleidoscope of emotions that transcended time. Amid the chaos of sensations, Aria heard Dr. Felix's voice, clear and resolute. The power to rewrite history is a responsibility that demands humility and wisdom. We must remember that the past is not a canvas to be painted upon recklessly, but a tapestry that tells the story of who we are. The artifact's light began to fade, and as Aria's vision cleared, she found herself standing in the chamber once again. The hidden treasure remained on the pedestal, its gems still aglow with an otherworldly light. The expedition members exchanged glances, their expressions a mixture of awe and contemplation. The artifact's power had been harnessed, its potential acknowledged and respected. As they left the chamber and emerged into the daylight, the Eclipsed Kingdom seemed to greet them with a sense of approval. The journey had been a convergence of history, legend, and the choices that defined their identities. The artifact's true nature had been unveiled, but its story was far from over. Aria knew that the path of history was one that required constant exploration, reflection, and a deep reverence for the lives that had shaped the world. And so, with the revelations of the expedition echoing in her thoughts, Aria prepared to return to the symposium, to share the lessons learned, and to continue her journey as a guardian of history's secrets, a seeker of truth in a world woven from the threads of time.